Usually the Torah gets it right, but I have some doubts about the story told in the Shabbos morning's Torah portion. The story of Noach and the flood is one of the most popular in all of biblical literature. Every child loves it. God said he was going to bring a flood and destroy the world. Noach builds an ark, saving all the animals and his wife and 3 children, and all of us are descendants of his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That's the part I question, because there are plenty of people alive today who I'm absolutely convinced are not descended from Noach and his 3 sons, but from unknown people that the Torah never mentions, who must have survived the flood. Let me explain what I mean. How come we are taught that only Noach and his family survived? Why didn't other people do what Noach did and build an ark and save themselves? You'll say they hadn't been told by God that the flood was coming, but the Midrash tells us that that is not so. According to the Midrash, it took Noach 120 years to build the ark. He needed that time to plant the cedars and cut them down to be used for the wood for the ark. People watching him asked, "Why are you doing this?" And Noach replied, "The Lord of the universe has informed me that he will bring a flood that is going to sweep across the entire world." And the people said, "If a flood does come, it will come only upon your house." They laughed at him. Crazy Noach with his dooming prognostications. Let him think what he wants to do. Let him do what he wants to do. It doesn't matter. It won't affect us. So when the flood came, all those people died. But I think somehow some of them must have made it because they are alive today. And I can tell you who they are. People who didn't vaccine for COVID. People who don't vaccine for the flu. People who didn't wear masks when we were being asked to. I remember one Shabbos, not too long ago, when I felt the need to stand up in front of the synagogue and say, "I just want to tell you something I noticed. There are 6 doctors who are sitting in shul here on this Shabbos, and all of them are wearing masks. What do they know that we don't?" We were told to, but like the people in the generation of Noach, it's not going to affect us. It's not our problem. And what about the problem of climate change? Just recently, this summer, the Southwest was hit with drought and unusual high temperatures. Parts of Asia and Europe and China experienced unprecedented heat waves. After months of no or little rain, several of Europe's rivers showed signs of peril, the Rhine, the Danube. And what about what happened in Florida? 97% of the scientists who study the climate, 97% say there's going to be a problem in the future. And yet, so many react like the people in Noah's time did. It's not going to affect us. It will affect someone else. Well, let me tell you, For the last 2 years, so many of us were wearing masks that the general population didn't suffer as many cases of flu. But hundreds of thousands of people died because of COVID, because they didn't vaccine and they didn't wear masks. And now when we take off our masks, the chances of flu spreading are even greater than before. Many Americans are shunning the Omicron COVID booster. What it means for the coming season as the virus mutates, what it means is more people are going to get sick and die. Doctors say get the flu shot this season. Nah, I don't need it. I didn't take it last year and I did very well. You know, it's at this time of the year that the Jews in Israel seem to have this mentality of mañana, we'll do it tomorrow. For a month now, we Jews have celebrated holidays. And in Israel, there's a mentality that don't have to worry about these problems now. We'll take care of it acharei hachagim, after the holidays. But now it's after the holidays, and now Israelis have to deal with everything they have put off. And there's a lot of catching up to do. For all of us, it's Acharei HaChagim. The holidays are over. A new Jewish year has begun. And it's time for all of us to be smart and to take care of business now. Now, when it can be matters of life and death. Like Nike says, just do it. Shabbat Shalom.